welcome back to my channel. This is Liz Loves Books. Today we're going to talk about the 5 books that I need to read ASAP. So without further ado, let's get started. The first book of the 5 books that I want to get to ASAP is Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. This is the second book in the Phantasma series, I believe is what it's called. It is a adult fantasy romance series. I read Phantasma earlier this year, gave it 4 stars, annotated it at the request of one of my friends because the 2 books that they've read in this series, they both gave 5 stars. And I am really looking forward to reading Enchantra because I feel like I might give this one 5 stars, and I feel like I might like Genevieve Grimm's character more than I liked Ophelia Grimm's character in the first book. And also, just a moment for the cover. Stunning. So this is one I want to get to ASAP. It follows Genevieve Grimm, who is the sister of Ophelia from the first book. And in the first book, I don't consider this a spoiler because it happens right away, and I believe it's even in the synopsis. Genevieve and Ophelia's mother dies, and they're left with a lot of questions, and so they're both trying to find the answers to those questions, especially Genevieve. She receives an invitation to Enchantra, which is a cursed palace that's in Italy, and it's frozen in time. So again, it's a very similar idea to Phantasma. It's a competition. There's trials. There's bad stuff going on. And Genevieve finds herself involved with a man whose name is Rowan Silver. And this is basically a giant labyrinth where Rowan and his 6 siblings are trapped in, and they're trying to escape this like evil devil that's inside of there. And Genevieve is part of this trial now and competition, so she has to help Rowan try to escape. And yeah, what I love at the bottom of here is the text says, "After all, it was Rowan who taught her Enchantra's first rule, never ever trust your heart." And so it's kind of a similar thing to Phantasma where it says, never ever fall in love. So I'm just really looking forward to this second book in this duology, and hopefully be able to get it off of my series tracker very, very soon. Then the next book that is on my immediate TBR, this one's a little bit of a wild card because I was just like, oh, what's one other one I really, really want to start? And that is Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. I believe this has a name for the series. And the Sparrow Falls series. And this is a really fun, beautiful, like light blue sprayed edges, which is like my favorite color ever. And these are, if I remember correctly, they are romance and contemporary, but they have like a mystery element to them. So I believe they're kind of like a romantic suspense series. There's 5 books in this series, and I know the author is coming out with a new series that's kind of connected. So this one follows, let's see, what is her name? The back doesn't tell me. I'll just read a little bit of the back. It says, "The scowl should have been my first clue to stay far away from Anson Hunt. The sexy smirk and the fact that he's my brother's best friend. Reasons 2 and 3. Not to mention he's a new contractor working on my house. He's everything I'm not. Grumpy, rude, and more than a little attached to his solitude. It doesn't matter how many times I try to kill him with kindness, the man simply won't crack. Until he sees me shatter." There's more on the back, but that is where I'm going to keep it at. I'm just excited to read it. I've just heard a lot of really good things about it, and I just was so drawn to the cover. It's absolutely stunning. One of my favorite covers around at the moment. Then the next book that I need to read immediately, of course, is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have read 4 of her novels. I've read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, 5 stars. Daisy Jones and the Six, 5 stars. Malibu Rising, 4.5 stars. And then I've also read her novella, which is called The Evidence of the Affair, which I gave 4 stars. So she's never gotten below a 4 star. So I need to read this immediately just because I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing. I know it works for me. And I just want to be part of the hype. That's really all I want to. I just want to be part of the hype. So I need to get to this. Then another series that I need to get to, I can't believe I haven't started it, and that is the Her Majesty's Royal Coven series by Juno Dawson. This is the absolutely stunning Fairy Loot edition. I have the other 2 books that are in the series right now on my shelves as well, and I just got the early access email a couple days ago for the 3rd book in the series, and I'm like, I need to get it so I can have a mom match. But I was just seeing if there's a description talking about the other ones. Oh. But this is basically a historical kind of reimagining of Anne Boleyn. That's her name, Anne Boleyn. And it says, through joining Her Majesty's Royal Coven, you can become a part of an illustrious witching legacy stretching back to our founding sister, Anne Boleyn. We serve Gaia through service to the planet, the country, HRM, the Queen, and the people. We work as a team to support the UK government in the handling of supernormal events and incidences, to uphold the tradition of witchcraft in the United Kingdom, and to safeguard our continued legacy. I just think it's such a unique concept and idea, and I mean, the yellow is absolutely stunning. And I am about to run out of space on my phone. I need to go through and delete old things. The last and final book that I really need to start is The Will of the Many by James Islington, with the OG amazing cover that is no longer going to be continued, and I'm really sad about it because this would have looked so cool on a shelf with all of these different Roman columns. But alas, now we have ugly, boring covers. This book series, The Hierarchy, book 1, was the favorite for all the fantasy girlies last year on BookTube. I've had this for quite a bit, and I haven't read it because I'm afraid that I'm not going to like it, and if I don't like it, I'm going to be sad. So that's pretty much it. I'm just, I'm afraid. But the description for this says, at the elite Cadanin Academy, a young fugitive uncovers layered mysteries and world-changing secrets in this new fantasy series by internationally best-selling author of the Licanius trilogy, James Islington. The Cadanin Republic, the Hierarchy, may rule the world now, but they do not know everything. I tell them my name is Vis Telemus. I tell them I was orphaned after a tragic accident 3 years ago, and that good fortune alone has led to my acceptance into their most prestigious school. I tell them that once I graduate, I will gladly join the rest of civilized society in allowing my strength, my drive, and my focus, what they call will, to be leached away and added to the power of those above me, as millions already do, as all must eventually do. I tell them that I belong, and they believe me. But the truth is that I've been sent to the Academy to find answers, to solve a murder, to search for an ancient weapon, to uncover secrets that may tear the Republic apart, and that I will never ever cede my will to the empire that executed my family. Revenge story, magic school, just fantasy. I'm so excited to read this, and I hope I love it as much as everyone else has. So, to recap, these are the 5 books that I want to get to ASAP. And if I don't, I need people to yell at me and tell me to read them, because I made this video for accountability, and we will see if I stick to that accountability. So everybody in the comments, let me know if you've read any of these or if you recommend one to start over the other, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys.